All right, welcome to the Juices Dojo. It's been a while. Anyway, before I get started, you know the deal, I'm in the Bronx. I'm just beside this little piece on the wall. I like that, it looks like a little monster. Reminds me of Jordan Peterson, you know, when he talks about us trying to be a monster. That's how you get respect, but a controlled monster, yeah. And what we'll talk about today is about keeping things in perspective. But before I get to that, I was gonna put a video out on Thursday for Thanksgiving, but I wasn't able to for whatever reason, which was basically my wife was sick, we didn't do anything. Ended up just eating a pizza in the oven for Thanksgiving. We were supposed to go out, have this big feast with family, but ended up staying home, and that was all right. I'm still thankful for that. Was happy to be home, happy she's doing better. All good. It's all about perspective. But on that day, on Thanksgiving Day, what I was gonna film about was the meaning of Thanksgiving. Because that day I was scrolling through YouTube, and we kind of already know that it's not the way we have been taught. Like with the Pilgrims and the Indians, everything was happy, happy, joy, joy. No, it was about convenience. This happened in Plymouth, Massachusetts, with the Wampanoag Indians, and it was about convenience, one needing the other. And of course, you know how history goes. Once the Pilgrims got what they wanted, more of the Europeans came over and decimated the Native Americans. So even like to this day, that Native Americans, that's a day of a little bit of mourning for them, because it reminds them of what happened. Nevertheless, their current situation with reservations and whatnot, that's a whole different thing. But on Thanksgiving, I do like the sentiment of being grateful for things and thankful for whatever is good in your life. I do like that sentiment. But make no mistake, it was invented via evil means. Enough said. However, this kind of actually segues right into what I want to talk about today, which is keeping things in perspective. It's easy to get lost. It's easy to get divided within yourself with the bombardment of negativity, or even just some hard truths through Facebook, Instagram, all this political geopolitics going on. Very easy to kind of get lost in the source. So I remember one of the first times I heard the word perspective used in regular language, in everyday language. I was in the Air Force, and we were, lived in dorms in the barracks. And some of the senior airmen, those like E4s, they were selected to go to what they call NCO school, non-commissioned officer school. That's so that they could become sergeants or whatnot. Anyway, a whole group of them came back to the barracks after their classes or whatnot. And I guess they celebrated at the Airmen's Club. The Airmen's Club is a nice spot. Anyway, they must have had some drinks, got a little boozed up. And I guess they were moved by what they learned. And they were like, keep it in perspective. Keep it in perspective. What the hell are they talking about? Later on, had a conversation. It's about looking at things a certain way. So that's the message for today. Keep things in perspective. All right? I'm going to follow it up. I had to write this down. I've heard this before many, many times. And it's this prayer. It's called the Serenity Prayer. I wrote it down because I didn't want to mess it up. But it goes, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Now, I've heard that before many, many times. But maybe because I'm getting older, I can relate to things a little bit better. And I can really see that. Can we really change what Trump is doing? What Putin is doing? No. You know, we could vote a certain way. Are they going to change our lives? I mean, indirectly, but what can we really do about it? I mean, if you really wanted to make a change, then you would have to get into that arena, get into politics, and try to make a change that way and fight the machine. And speaking of machines, this morning, and this is hitting a little different now too. Pink Floyd, hello my son, welcome to the machine. Oh, that just hits different today than it did back when I was a young kid. Pink Floyd? Wow, things are just, I guess it's part of the awakening. But yeah, give me this, the serenity. Grant me the serenity. Things that I cannot change and things that I can. That's about it, folks. And we have just control of our vessel, control of our thoughts. And that's what it is today. And I'm just gonna add real quick is that, like, when you're making YouTube videos, like, oh, what's your niche? What's your niche? I mean, so what do you talk about? Well, initially I started with jiu-jitsu, and jiu-jitsu is a big part of who I am today. But yeah, this is what my niche is. I'm 55 years old. I'm learning things. I've been through things. Like we were all going through something, right or wrong.
Yeah, right.
We're all going through something. So I'm still alive, I'm still standing, I'm still thriving. So if I could impart something to you where you could grab a little nugget, perhaps, and you could apply it to your own life, then hey, that's what I'm gonna be about. And that's what I'm talking about. Little nuggets of wisdom, life shit. Sometimes it might be boring or whatever. Hey, life ain't all sunshine and rainbows, people. And it's not to be negative. It could be enjoyment. Let me tell you something. Right now it's cold in New York. It's cold. Broke out the scarf. But yeah, I'm still grateful. It's sunny. I'm all right. Feel strong. Friday. Love Fridays. So anyway, folks, thank you for listening to the Drewster's Dojo. Peace and never say die.